Meanwhile, we've made our way into the kitchen with our first guest, who is here with a true farm-to-table recipe. In this case, it happens to be her farm and our table. Please welcome, for the first time, cookbook author and founder of Five Mary's Farms, Mary Heffernan. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me.
I love everything about Mary.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic.
The whole thing. So today you are making us a farm favorite. It happens to be your world-famous Tamale Pie. It is world famous because I said so. It is absolutely beautiful. You guys dig in. I know Ken, Orly, and Cameron are very excited about this.
Yes.
And it starts with your amazing cornbread. So show us how we make this.
It does. Well, it's definitely farm famous around our house.
That's
so
right.
my girls love this meal. You start with a little cornmeal.
Okay.
And then we're going to add in some flour and baking powder,
Okay.
a little salt, and a little sugar.
Oh, there you go.
And then we're going to just mix those dry ingredients
All right.
and then add the oil in.
Is that any kind of oil?
Yep, any kind of oil, whatever your preference is.
Okay.
And an egg, preferably a farm fresh egg.
And I'm sure you have plenty of those from the
We
farm.
do. I have to convince the girls to go collect them every day, but they are for sure out there.
And your farm's in Northern California, right?
Yep, Northern California and Siskiyou County at the top of the state. And then we're going to add some milk.
Like a regular milk or buttermilk?
You can try with buttermilk. I usually do a whole milk.
Okay.
Buttermilk always gives it a little kick.
A little tang, right? Why not?
So we're going to get that nice and mixed. And then for a little extra flavor, we're going to add some green chilies.
Oh, does that make it hot?
No, it's not hot. It just gives it a little extra pop.
Okay.
And then some corn kernels here.
I've never had tamale pie, but this is lovely.
Good.
It's going to become my new standard.
It's really easy, and it's a great one to kind of bake ahead, and the leftovers are equally delicious.
And that's it.
That's it.
Our cornbread's ready to go.
It is. So we're going to pour this in a greased cast iron skillet.
Okay.
And then pop it in the oven at 400 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes, depending on the temp of your oven.
Okay, 400 degrees at 20 to 25?
Yep.
Oh
Look at
boy,
that.
and there you
Magic.
go. That's beautiful.
It's so gorgeous.
Oh my goodness.
And tasty as well, man.
All right,
Good.
so now
So
you poke some holes in this guy.
you do, and if you want to check and make sure it's finished, make sure your fork comes out clean.
That's a good tip.
And then we're going to poke some holes in it so we can really get the flavor inside this cornbread. This is a great job if your kids are helping. Let them go crazy. We're going to add some enchilada sauce. You can use red enchilada sauce or green enchilada sauce.
Now, do you need to do this while the cornbread's still warm? Is that part of the deal, or can you do it with pre-made cornbread?
It's nice if it's while the cornbread's still hot, because
Okay.
it kind of really soaks
Soaks it
in
up.
all that flavor.
Okay.
And now we add your delicious beef that we have been preparing over here in a cast iron skillet as well. And this isn't just any beef, this is your beef.
This is Five Mary's dry-aged ground beef. We raise all of our beef, pork, and lamb on our ranch from start to finish.
Wow.
It's all natural. It has complete traceability to each animal. And we sell it directly to our customers all over the country, so they really know they can trust the source and trust their farmer.
Right, that's so wonderful. When you know where your food's coming from, it makes all the difference.
It does. It really does. And we love that connection with our customers, seeing their food on the table with their family and knowing that we worked hard to raise it and they're enjoying it. It's really satisfying work.
That's right. Oh my goodness, look at that. You could eat it just like that. But,
You could.
but why would you when you're going to put tons of cheese on top?
Cheese makes everything better, right?
I
So
love
we're going
it.
to add some shredded cheddar on here. You could add some pepper jack if you wanted a little zestier. And then we're going to pop that back in the oven,
might
covered in tin foil.
Covered.
Covered first, so
Okay.
it really bakes everything.
You might need 2 hands because that's heavy.
It is. It's a meal.
And for how long?
We're going to cook that for 20 minutes covered, and then uncover it for about the last 5 minutes so you can get that cheese
looks
nice
like
and
that.
crusty.
Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful looking and super tasty. And I know the farm is completely family run for sure. Tell us about the Five Marys.
So our farm is called Five Mary's Farms, and my husband picked the name. He doesn't feel bad that it's not Five Marys and a Brian. But
sweet.
my husband Brian and I have 4 daughters, and they're also all named Mary. So we have Mary Frances, Mary Marjorie, Mary Jane, and Mary Teresa. They go by nicknames unless they're in trouble.
I have a Mary Frances. My
I know.
niece is Mary Frances. I love that.
I love that. It's such a great name.
Oh
my
great
gosh.
story.
And they really help, huh?
They do. They're all named after grandmothers and aunts on both sides. And my husband and I both have had agriculture in our roots. So we're really a family operation on the farm.
But your path to becoming a farmer is somewhat unconventional, though, even considering that, isn't it?
It sure is. 6 years ago, we were living in Silicon Valley with 4 little girls, and my husband was a lawyer. and I had different small businesses and restaurants. And it was in our quest to source really great quality meat for our restaurants and to feed our family that, we thought, we want this product that is from start to finish, really well cared for, raised ethically and humanely. We really wanted a dry age on the whole animal. So even our ground beef is dry aged after harvest for 28 days,
wonderful.
which just brings out an exceptional flavor. We have a lot of extra inputs to make sure it's a great quality product every time. We've got good marbling on our steaks. And we couldn't find this to source year round for our restaurants. So my husband and I kind of looked at each other once like, let's just do it ourselves.
Wow.
We've always kind of go big or go home.
Oh my gosh, you're not
You
kidding.
went big. That is for
We
sure.
did.
Look at you
And
now.
it's worked out
Congratulations, Deb. You're just
beautifully.
adding some toppings
know,
on
look
there.
at that.
Yeah, I'm just decorating.
Looks
You know why,
beautiful.
don't you, Mary? She wants to get to eating. She doesn't want to wait around. That's why. And you
we
can.
go.
You guys have a bite. Enjoy that. We already have.
Mary, I
over
just
here.
made a very small portion for myself.
Absolutely.
Just a little one. Just self-control.
Right.
It's small.
I feel a little gypped. I mean, like our portion's only
got
a
plenty
quarter
more
that
over
size.
here.
Yeah, exactly.
Check out all of Mary's Farm Adventures on Instagram at 5 Mary's Farms. And as always, you can grab this amazing recipe at hallmarkchannel.com.